Disclaimer, guys, the cats are okay if you hear them. uh, I'm just watching after them right now, and there's a whole bunch of kittens and their mamas. So, today I want to talk to you guys just a little podcast moment about how I survived high school. Because, as you know, you don't know, this is my second video, but I graduated high school and I will be attending college in the fall. I just spent 4 years in one place. So I just want to talk to you guys how that went and how I kept my faith strong, considering I didn't go to like a Christian high school or whatever. I know there's probably Christian high schools, but I'm just thinking like Catholic high schools. There's a lot where we live. Also, bear with me. It's really hot, and I just turned off my fan. So please bear with me. First of all, being in high school was not easy. As the years went on, kind of got harder to find motivation for certain things. My high school experience, I was kind of, I don't know if I would say outsider, but I kind of just didn't conform to certain things that teens did, like, I don't know, smoking and this, that, of the sort. So a lot of the times I would find myself alone. I did have high school friends. I had a few. I had like 3, and yeah, I had like 3. But even that, it was, I would kind of find myself alone, and that's okay, because a lot of the time I found myself finding myself in the Lord, and He was mainly my reason for completing high school. Not saying I was like, oh, I'm so sad, I can't do it anymore, but you'll understand once you get to your senior year. That senioritis really does hit, and then junior year, it's like, it's hard because you're preparing for college, and all of this stuff is new, and you're just like, I don't know what to do. Like, really don't know. Also, for high school, I didn't do a lot of extracurriculars because I lived kind of far from my school. Commuting to my school, it would be like 45 minutes, and then getting home, it was like almost an hour. So I didn't do a lot of extracurriculars because my mom wanted to keep me safe, which was frustrating, but now that I've graduated high school, I kind of understand why. I did do extracurriculars, however, I just didn't do a lot of them. My freshman year, I did like Korean club. Freshman/sophomore year, I think those were both kind of like one of my best years. Of course, I had my ups and downs. Definitely had my ups and downs, but I think activity was great. It was fun. Um, I think junior and senior year is kind of where my brain started to develop who I was as a person. Of course, I was still lost, but I was definitely developing who I wanted to be. And I think by senior year, I kind of just really understood why. We're gonna hit the Mary. You know what I mean? It's giving Mary. Did you know? If I were to give some advice, I would say take your time. Take your time with school. Explore everything you love, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. shouldn't compromise your faith to be liked. I don't think I really had a problem with that, but I would find myself in moments like, I would find myself in moments where I was like, oh, yeah, I'm glad I have God with me, and I'm glad that I know Him and He knows me, because if I didn't, I would probably end up doing something I really regretted, and not having like a space to know like it's okay, you're forgiven, things of that sort. We're just gonna forget the scarf. If I were to give any other advice, like, keep up with your studies. I've seen a lot of kids not keep up with their studies. Anyway, I'm gonna end this little podcast video with saying that during high school, God was my foundation, and He really got me through everything. And it really would have not have gone as well if it weren't for Him. I think a lot of the reasons why I did so well was because He blessed me. Like, there were times where I was too close to getting bad grades, and then all of a sudden they were pulled up before they were official. Like, they went up. Like, I would have a B minus, and then the next day I would have the A minus or A, which is insane. But I did pray about it, and you've also had to put in that work. I believe that God will help you, but He's not going to do all of it for you. You have to actually put in some work, and then He can make a miracle happen. That's a big thing. Please, if you take away anything, you have to put in the work for God to make it work. He can make it work without you, but your little prayers about, oh, I need to bring in my grade, and oh, I really need to pass this test so that my grade stays the way it is. He has so many other things to be doing right now, but He listened to you. So if He listened to you and you see that opportunity, you see change where you can make it happen, make it happen. If you need to stay up till 12 a.m. to get that essay in, stay up to 12 a.m. and get that essay in. Maybe you forgot to delete something. Maybe you forgot to include something in your essay, but you ended up with that A. You sure did. So, you don't know how, but you did, right? So just try your best. Like, I had to keep pestering like my teachers during like the end of my years at high school to put in a grade. If you need to do that, please do that, but be cautious. Don't get too much on their nerves, Just push enough. Be like, hey, that grade. You come to class, hey, that grade. Are you gonna put it in? You see them down the hall. You're like, hey, how are you doing? And I'm like, oh yeah, I did that assignment. I know it's late, but things like that, And if you really are genuine to your teachers, if you're nice, I think that will show. That will show. Later on, they will show up for you some way somehow. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm kind of rambling now. Also this. Your teachers? Your teachers are not your friends. Wrap it up. You may be the lonely kid. You may have no one to talk to. Your friends may be busy. but your teachers are not your friends. They will find ways to roast you harder than if you were to just go listen to your friends chat. Yeah. So, hey, going solo is not, it may be lonely, but it's better than trying to walk up to a teacher and have a genuine conversation, because I can tell you 98% of the time they don't care. They don't. And I mean, it may be different for whatever high school you go to, but my teachers, I don't think they cared as much. They'll listen for a little bit. Um, but they do like the tea. Okay, they do like the tea. I wouldn't say get involved with the tea. I wasn't really involved with the tea, if I'm being honest. But um, but don't be discouraged from starting that conversation. I think at times they do appreciate it, because teachers need appreciation. Yeah. I'm gonna end this little podcast now, and I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me thus far. Those who found interest in my channel, those who commented on my first video, please comment again. I love to see you guys comment and your thoughts on the video. I plan on posting a longer vlog of one of my trips. So please stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.